Our Facing Race team covers issues of all marginalized communities, and they discovered a troubling trend.
According to the FBI, hate crimes against our transgender community have skyrocketed over the past 2 years. Facing Race's PJ Randawa has more on what's behind that spike and how it's impacting local families.
When they say you're going to get over it, it's a wound that just never heals.
He was a great kid. It took a lot for her to come out.
To accept who they are. Trans people have to. I have a little memorial over here for her. She's not coming home.
But I like to think of the happier times when we used to come swimming. Now those days are gone.
To Craig Martinez.
I'm very anxious every time as I drive this way.
Belmondo's Reach isn't just a park he passes by every day.
I know it's coming. I know it's coming.
It's a crime scene.
I don't really want to go by there because I know that I know she'll be dead.
The place his daughter, 20-year-old Zoey Martinez, was allegedly killed by a male acquaintance last summer.
This is where he murdered our daughter.
She parks, he's already there, gets in his car, and 2 minutes later he shoots her and kills her.
This is Zoey and her mom.
Zoey's death came just 4 years after she had revealed to the world how she wanted to live her life.
This is where she transitioned at this party here. There's Zoey there. Zoey just got up and told everybody that she wanted to be called Zoella. She was strong. And she didn't let nobody say anything. And everybody was like, okay.
Zoey's parents were supportive, but they worried.
And if you're not following what everybody else is following, they want to get rid of you. And that's how they do. But our society is murder. And they want to murder these people.
I'm trans, but I had a lot of shame around it. I didn't want to be trans. I didn't want to transition.
Jessie Alalawe is an advocate at Peer Seattle, an LGBTQ+ nonprofit. She says the risk of violence was the first thing she learned about being a transgender woman.
People that I saw that were representing being trans in the early 2000s were made fun of, beaten, or used for sex.
A recent study by UCLA Law School found transgender people are 4 times more likely than anyone else to experience violent victimization like assault or rape.
According to the FBI, in recent years, hate crimes against the LGBTQ community have decreased. But from 2019 to 2020, hate crimes against the transgender community jumped 41%.
They're your neighbors. They're just people. It shouldn't be like this because somebody's a certain way.
According to the Human Rights Campaign, 2021 was also the deadliest year on record nationwide for the transgender community, with at least 47 murders. But experts warn the numbers are most likely even worse.
Can you speak to why this data may not be accurate?
There's definitely an underreporting of trans violence or trans harassment or hate crimes. There is a big distrust with the trans population and the police.
Alalawe believes the spike in violence mirrors an increase in controversial political rhetoric around LGBTQ issues, like the so-called Don't Say Gay bill, recently passed in Florida.
The bill prohibits classroom instruction about sexuality or things like transgender in K-3 classrooms.
When the public see our leaders not accepting a community, people are more likely to not accept that community.
It's something different, and they can't take it. They don't want to take it.
Alalawe points out the community is also disproportionately plagued with a myriad of other disparities.
We have the highest rate of poverty, HIV, of homelessness, the lowest life expectancy of any group of individuals, even more so for trans women of color.
84% of violence against the transgender community is targeted towards trans people of color, specifically women.
We're all human. We all are just trying to live our lives. It's okay not to have the same opinions as someone else, but that doesn't negate their life.
And that brings us back to Zoey.
And she started taking pictures of herself more. I think she liked herself, where she was going with this.
Well, the man accused of killing her, 23-year-old Jacaree Hardy, awaits trial. Her family grieves the son they raised and the beautiful daughter that was just beginning to blossom.
This is really tough. I'll never get through it. A wound never heals. This is one of them.
The man charged in Zoey's murder is expected to stand trial on September 22nd. For a link to transgender health, safety, and wellness resources, text the word HELP to 206-448-4545. For Facing Race, I'm PJ Randhawa.